Hi, everybody. Coach Susan here with Big on Results Coaching. I help people that are in transition or stuck to live a life of joy and prosperity. And I am here for your Manifestation Monday video on the topic of access. Do you know what that means, to access something? To have something accessible to you? I think that in life, people think that everywhere they go, access is being denied. But we do have access. We do have access to the things we want to do. We have the access to the things that we desire and that we want. Our goals, our dreams, our adventures. But so frequently, we try to gain access and we feel that we're being denied. That's not for us, it's for somebody else. Somebody else has that access code. Somebody else can enter. So I'm here to tell you that you have access as well. So when you have access and it seems difficult, that you just can't enter it, or perhaps you think that it's just not for me, it's for the other people. They grew up that way. They were fortunate. They lived in that neighborhood. They did those things. They had those opportunities. Learning was easy for them. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter any of those things. It doesn't even matter that you had a past trauma or something that just seemed very catastrophic occur to you. Access is for every individual. Everyone can gain that access. If it seems difficult, it may be, but you still have access to it. It's a matter of figuring it out, entering that. It could be you get access with a smile. It could be that you get access from a combination of things, a combination of elements. And maybe access just doesn't look like what you thought it would look like. We have such a strong sense of illusion. We think that things are so much harder, that we need to do this, that something in an equation is just far more difficult than what we can intellectually understand. So then we just don't move forward. But access many times does not look like what you thought it would. You've been overthinking it, thinking, well, I can't access that area because I had this thing happen to me, or that thing occurred to me. This is what I've been going through. Or maybe you've just given up, and then you don't have any access at all. But you won't gain that access until you put forth an action to move forward to get that, to enter into that gateway. Allow yourself to do those things and figure it out. There's nothing wrong with asking somebody for help. Hey, can you help me with this? I need to gain access here. Or, do you know how to do this? Nothing's wrong with that. Sometimes it just seems so hard and so difficult that it's necessary for us to take a step back and to evaluate what that is and what we can do differently and how that we can make that work. Just know that you have the ability and that access is for you. It's just not for somebody else that had this rosy life, or somebody else that was born in an economically sound family, or that they had family at all. Sometimes we just think that the cards are stacked up against me. There's no way. I just got to be just, meh. Just live my life. Stay in my lane. Live my life. Just do these things. Be compliant. Have an element of conformity. If I just do what I'm told, then I just get paid and I get to go home and do it all over again, but at least nobody's bugging me. But what about that access of those things that you really want when you're home alone and you're looking into the future? What does that look like to you? What are those things that you had envisioned as a child that you wanted to do? Those adventures that you've kept secret, you didn't share with anybody because those are the people that try to shoot you down. Those are the people that try to sabotage you or tell you that your thing that you want to do is stupid. Why would you want to do that? That's stupid. Well, you need to live your life for you. So gaining that access to those things, even if people are unaware of it, is good. It's an exploration. So enter into that gateway and see where it takes you. Enter into that. It's for you. Why do you want to stand still and just stare at that door? Why not just go through it? And those things that have come into your mind, oh gosh, sometime in my life I'd like to do this, I'd like to do that, I'd like to start this business, I'd like to do this, I'd like to retire, I'd like to do this or this or this or this. It's for you to do. But you need to gain access. Sometimes we just like, hey, I just don't know. How could I do this? Well, what if I can't? Well, what if you can? You have access to it. Figure out that combination. Figure out how to enter. Figure out how to be there. It's not just for the elite. If you want to say that there's people that are elite, because at the end of the day, we're all equal. Nobody's better than another person. See yourself as the same as them. See that level of equality. We always are trying to think of treating other people better and treating them equally. But yeah, why don't you treat yourself equally? Why would you be the one that thinks that you're lower than somebody else? It's not true. You are who you are. We're all different. And that's what makes the world go around. We are all beautifully made. And we all have something beautiful to contribute. But few are recognizing that. So if that's you, I'm here to tell you today that you have all you need. Just may have to figure it out a little bit. But don't be stagnant and complacent. Have that action and move forward. I'm Coach Susan with Big on Results Coaching. And if you are stuck or in transition and you do need help to get to that place of access, reach out to me. I'd love to help you.